Hello. All right. We're live. Welcome to the 6th Annual Canyon Challenge. All right. My name's Randy Gibb, Dean of the Colangelo College of Business, and I'm honored to be the one to say hello and introduce our judges, introduce Tim Kelly, our Master of Ceremonies. Again, really excited how the program has progressed and the work our faculty, our staff, and the awesome students at GCU have done. And really proud that we've got a number of friends and guests from the Phoenix Valley, the entrepreneurial ecosystem here, to be part of our event, as well as our judges. So thank you for attending. I want to also thanks to Taylor, the GCU Arena team, Don, our marketing guru, the student businesses that were out front. Props also to GCBC and Canyon 49 for being out front. And they've got, I think, some free ice cream sandwiches to grab on your way out. So make sure you grab one of those. It's kind of a tradition in the Colangelo College of Business to give away ice cream sandwiches. So before I just want one little description of what the Colangelo College of Business is all about. We're about collaboration here at GCU. This is not just a business event. This is a GCU-wide event. We have students from all colleges working together in our makerspace called the Lopes Lab. But there's three short little phrases that I think really capture GCU and the Colangelo College of Business. One, business as a force for good. Two, business as ministry. And three, free markets and purpose result in prosperity. That is what we're trying to do. That's who we are all and what we're all about. And I think you'll see that with the students as they come up and present their pitches. All right, I have to say some words about Tim Kelly. Thank him for his leadership. His team with Paul Waterman, John Rubelid, Eduardo Borquez, and many, many more have really been mentoring and working with these student teams for months and months and months. This was not something that was just done in the last 2 weeks. It's no accident that some of the businesses that have came out of our students' minds and ideas and come to be, it's due to these folks within our college helping them and mentoring. And I cannot thank you enough how appreciative I am that we're all blessed to be working together here. Quickly now, let me get to the judges. I want to introduce Jane Dobbs, CEO of Canyon State Credit Union. All right. Natalie Spears, a GCU alumni, CEO of Social Ally. Jim Galka, Chairman of Arizona Tech Investors. All right. Zach Ferris, CEO of Coplex. All right. And Michael Houle, attorney with Houle & Curry Law. All right, so now we turn it over to Tim Kelly and on with the show.
Randy Gibb, thank you so much. Your leadership as well is what truly makes all of this possible. I'd like to take the chance real quick also to thank the IDEA team, the student leaders that really put the logistics together and help daily to coordinate all the things that we do. This team is Marcellus Hazard, our club president, Catherine Zhong, Jackie Briseño, Connor Britton, and of course Christian Clifton, who runs the Lopes Lab for us. Let's give him a hand, please. Now, assuming that all of our technology rolls, let's see here. I want to do a quick plug for some of the efforts that we do here at GCU to enforce and promote entrepreneurship as much as possible, and some of the successes that we've had. Part of our network of organizations here within the school include our IDEA Club, which we just mentioned. We put on a number of events, a weekly Shark Tank. We do a marketplace where students can actually sell their products. We have what we call the Canyon Angels, which is our banner here, which is a network of investors, nearly 40 members. These are all wealthy individuals who are looking to find ways to invest in exciting startup opportunities. And our students get to work with those investors and with the entrepreneurs to actually see how real businesses are funded. These are extraordinary opportunities for our group. Along the way, we've had some of our student businesses that maybe didn't make the finals, of the last year's competition, but in fact, they're great companies. They've been able to continue to grow. One of these is a company called Electric Longboard. These kids put together their enterprise in my office, in fact, forming their LLC, and out of the gate sold over $250,000 worth of skateboards in less than 3 months. We're now moving that manufacturing from China here on campus into our new 27th Avenue building as part of an innovation center. And this is a real chance that we can help build a multi-million-dollar enterprises with students right here on campus. And I think I've got a little plug here that should work, telling you what they are. These are, of course, our judges. These are our clubs, and all right, this is an exciting initiative. Let's give our boys a band. I have to admit that I'm actually a customer of theirs, and I do ride a skateboard now all around this campus along with Paul Waterman and John Rubelit, our partners here. A lot of fun, if I don't break my neck. With that, we are ready to get into our companies. These are the basic rules. We are going to have electronic voting for 2 top student businesses that were in the lobby. After all of our pitches, our 5 pitches, that voting will take place. Right? We'll do that electronically. You will also, in the crowd, be able to electronically vote for whom you believe will be the first and second place winners of those 5 companies that pitch here. Our judges here, our distinguished panel of experienced judges, will decide how the prizes of $6,000, $3,000, and $1,000 will be allocated. So, with that, each company is given 5 minutes to do their presentation. Right before that, there will be a 2-minute quick video summary, sort of a backstory about how it is that they came across their idea. Then there'll be 3 minutes for question and answers, and after that, the next one will come up. And those are the rules. That's it. With that, we are ready to go, and our first company will be Outbound Explorers. After them, we'll have Kahoot, then Storage Together, Zenjoy, and Secured Together. In your pamphlets, flyers, are descriptions of each one of the companies. And our first one up is Outbound Explorers.
Hi, I'm Austin Johnson, and I'm a senior studying marketing. Outbound Explorers provides all the best resources for people to go and experience adventure, highlighting the best places to go, whether you're just starting out or you've been into it for a while. We highlight all the key features, and in addition, provide the best resources to empower your next adventure. I was sitting in the movie theaters paying $20 for a movie and some popcorn, thinking, what in the world am I doing? I'm watching someone else's adventure, when instead, for much less than that, I could be out living my own instead. So what Outbound Explorers does is we provide people the opportunity for much less than $20 to not just sit in front of a screen, but instead live out their own adventure with the people that matter most to them, sharing lifelong experiences. The GCU College of Business has played a huge role in helping shape my business by being able to work with people who have a different sets of strengths and skills. They've been able to help me along the way with my business, while at the same time, my strengths and resources have been able to help empower others as well. Outbound Explorers will be the premier adventure exploration channel in order to empower your next adventures, highlighting all the best places to visit, showcasing the best resources for you to get there, and all other relevant information in order to build profound lifelong experiences with those you care about.
All right, let's give them a big hand.
At the end of the day, we remember the times most where we have incredible experiences with those that matter most, which is our family and friends. For me, the times I've had have included surfing with dolphins and my friends at the same time, jumping off of waterfalls, and riding through Red Rock Canyon. Based on all this, none of these would have been possible without outside help, without knowing where to go from someone else. So, because unfortunately, a life unexplored is a life inexperienced. Thus, Outbound Explorers is the premier adventure channel ensuring people can find the best places to go. The reasons why people don't adventure in general is multifold. First and foremost, they don't know what's out there or where to find it. For instance, there is 9 places to go cliff jumping within an hour and a half of Phoenix. 9. The problem is people, even if they can find out what's out there, they don't know where to find it. It's so much easier to find locations when it's just a theater parking lot or when it's a mall parking lot. Instead, these are well off the well-worn path. Lastly, people don't have the right materials in order to do it. For instance, the gentleman's equipment right there is hundreds of dollars, and people just can't afford that. So, Outbound Explorers provides all the relevant materials to be able to make this to happen. We highlight and showcase the maps, including the key features of each and every place, whether you're just getting started or you're a seasoned adrenaline junkie. We have thousands of locations. Across 22 distinct channels, where it includes the links, reviews, directions, and descriptions of each and every one. Secondly, everyone can upload their own places to make it be better. While we started with hundreds of places, we're up to thousands based on the community. And we encourage that based upon people being able to upload their own by being able to earn rewards as well, thus making our site better and them to be enabled and empowered for their next adventure. So the question becomes, how do we get these deals? Through the use of people such as Will Gutierrez, he's a rock climber out here in Tucson. So not only has he been in the rock climbing industry for the past 10 years as a guide, but secondly, he's also a professional rock wall developer, meaning he has so many relationships and resources in the industry that he's able to take advantage of. So he's not a Travis Pastrana or Kelly Slater rolling up in a Mercedes, but instead, as someone who's trying to monetize his craft, he's able to solicit deals with different places that he built rock climbing facilities for to be able to make commission. This is true not only of him, but the rest of our professional outlets as well, including people who are Moto champions and X Games finalists and so many more. They're able to reach so many more people than we could have by ourselves because they have so many connections in the industry and they're able to make the most of their relationships that they have. The same is true of our marketing funnel, where each and every they have hundreds of thousands of users who follow them. And they're able to, the same people who follow them are the same people who we want to follow us. So they're able to bring traffic to our site based on the fact that they have all the right adrenaline junkies following them, which brings our site that much more traffic. So the question becomes, how big is this industry? It's a $646 billion outdoor recreation industry currently, when people are already spending money on it. In the greater Phoenix area alone, 300,000 people are searching for adventure each and every single month. Next, we see that when people are taking trips, they're going to be more than half of people on their next trip are going to be searching for something adventure related. And lastly, of those who are adventure related or searching for something, that number includes 48 million people per year. So our traction in the industry is based upon the notion, so we started with hundreds of locations, but the community has developed thousands. Thus, we continue to grow and pick up steam, kind of like a snowball effect. While we started with just hundreds, we're up in the thousands, and we have 3,000 visits per month by the community. Next, we're across 15 different states. While we started just in Arizona and California, we've continued to grow exponentially. And lastly, we secured retailers across 3 states to be able to enable and empower people's adventures. So it's all said and done, not only does this allow people to find these adventures, but secondly, it allows them to add content and share their experiences with others. That way you can have that many more life-changing memories. And lastly, people can earn rewards, so that way it can enable their next adventures and they can explore more. Thank you.
Okay, judges.
Are these working? Hey, I just had a
Question about your revenue model. How are you making money? I didn't really catch how you're making money.
Yeah, so every time these different deals, such as Sun Cyclery in the area, pops up, so interstitial ads, which are the ones that pop up on your phone, usually go for less than 1 cent per view. But because they're specialized, in the right area, and secondly, they're for people who are searching for adventure, they're willing to go for upwards of 50 cents per view, which doesn't sound like a lot until you realize they're buying them in at least hundreds, if not thousands at a time. And
So just so I get this right, you're aggregating data from all these different verticals of adventure, all the things that were on your map. And you're providing a place for them to go to get information about it, and you're hoping to get eyeballs so you can sell ads.
exactly.
Okay.
We're using it as rewards, though, so that way people can explore, more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And the really great part about that, too, is, the people who are the extreme sports athletes, they're the one who are reaching out to more people, as opposed to us. So that's on them. Yeah.
Austin, good idea. I'm curious about your competition. Who do you see as your competition right now?
Sure. In terms of the industry, so there's some specific sites that'll, talk about something in particular, like mountain biking or rock climbing. But we're able to be accessible for anyone who's in adventure activities. And secondly, we see places such as Yelp, because we're more than just showing locations, but we're also providing, valuable resources for people to find the best deals and also connect with industry, like knowledge experts in whatever it is.
So I'm living in Chicago and I come to Arizona for a vacation and I want to do something. I don't bring my bike, I don't bring my stuff, I don't know where to go, so I don't have a reservation at the place that I could go that would be really interesting. All three of those sound to me like opportunities for revenue for you. That if you are the intermediary for that, you can sell me all those different kinds of things. Are you doing that?
It's something we're working on doing right now. Currently, we've been focusing on building out deals with people, but that's something we're trying to build in the future, especially as we get more users.
Good job. I like this. This is good. If you were to win the money today, how is that going to help you get to the next stage with this venture?
Yeah, with the money, we're going to be able to implement a weather platform and everything too, so people can see not only just the best places, but also what it's going to be like that day, providing all the relevant materials. Because kind of going back to the competition you were talking about, none of those other places incorporate the weather factor as well.
I'd like, great presentation. I'd like to know what your long-term plan is for securing retailers.
For securing retailers, yeah. Basically, essentially reaching out to more athletes is one revenue. So, like for instance, just this week alone, we secured Travis Sims, who's a professional cliff jumper, as well as landlocked surfing. So that's a place that showcases all the best places to go. Surfing in lakes and rivers and things of that nature. So we picked up 2 this week, and we see it as a thing that's going to just continue to snowball and pick up steam, especially as we get more credibility and more users.
All right, let's give Austin a big hand and our judges. Okay, we will advance on to our next, Colute.
I'm Brady Harrison, and I'm a business management major with a minor in finance economics here at GCU, and I'm a senior. So Colute was founded when our fellow co-founder, Mac Olson, met a girl in chapel at GCU, and she was knitting hats, and he got to talking with her and realized that she was knitting these hats in order to fund her missions trip. And so Mac was kind of inspired to make it easier for people to fund their causes and their missions trips, and the idea flipped in his mind for Colute. And so he started working on it for a while, and Mac and I actually met in a coffee shop a few months later where we were just kind of sitting close to each other in an overly crowded coffee shop, and we started connecting on a mutual interest in branding and also just living a purposeful life and making a difference. And so at the end of the time that we talked, it was just kind of weird, but I felt like I had to give him my number, and I didn't want to be the first one to do it, but I did. And since that day, we've started building Colute into what it is today. So the GCU Idea Club and just the College of Business in general has played a huge role in our development of Colute, whether it's doing the Shark Tank and pitching in front of students and hearing a variety of perspectives and different insights from students and faculty, and as well as being able to pitch the idea in our classes and getting feedback from those students who are entrepreneurial minded has been of great benefit for us and us to groom our idea into what it has become. Paul Waterman and Eduardo Borges have been instrumental in our development of our idea. They've been working with us a lot since the beginning, and whether it's been giving us an idea of changing
might have to jump right into your presentation there.
Check, Mike? Okay, perfect. We might have pushed the button to stop that short, but
I'm Brady Harrison, and I'm a business management major with a
There we
minor
go.
in finance economics here at GCU, and I'm a
Just hit it
senior.
again. There you go.
hi guys, my name's Mac Olson,
And I'm Brady Harrison, who just paused that video at the worst time.
and we are the founders of Coloot. Coloot.com is a website that allows people to raise money through both direct donations and through product purchases.
So where we see our market opportunity is in the fact that donation-based crowdfunding raised $2.8 billion in 2015. The problem for users is that a lot of popular sites charge 5 to 10% in fees, and so it makes it difficult for users to reach their goals. Another problem is that many donors feel that they don't have enough to give, so young people, college students, we may have $5 or $10 that we can give, but we don't feel like it's sufficient, so we don't give it all. How we bring value to these users is by charging zero fees to run a campaign on our site. We also expose our fundraisers to additional donors, adding value to their bottom line. Our site promotes social responsibility by giving 25% of the profit to fundraisers, and also simplifies giving for users who may not otherwise give.
So looking at how Coloot works, there's two main users that would land on our website. If you look at this flow chart up on the screen, on the left side, we have maybe someone who just wants to shop. So they would look for a product that they like, and then they can purchase a product, and in that purchasing process, they can choose a campaign that's currently running on our website, and 25% of the profit from their purchase goes to that campaign. Now on the other side, maybe a family member wants to support a campaign that's running on our website, and so they can donate directly if they don't want to buy a product, and we charge 0% platform fees, and we're able to do that because of the products. So looking at the products, we started with a variety of different products just for a proof of concept. We initially started with this good news line, good news deriving from the word gospel. We felt that it aligned with our mission, and initially we're looking to get fundraisers to sign up that are looking to raise money for mission trips, so we thought this aligned with our target market. So looking into our target market, we have men and women ages 16 to 28, with that core target market being college-age students. They're frequently on social media, and they're socially conscious, and we believe that we're a business that fits that bill. So reaching our market, there's two different perspectives we look at. There's the fundraising perspective, and then there's the shopping perspective. So for fundraisers, we want to encourage people to sign up on our platform and be able to raise money. So we're looking to work with missions teams to get individuals to sign up and raise money for their mission trip. And then on the other side, at the end of the day, we're a clothing brand. So that's how we generate revenue. We want to push sales, so we focus on social media and as well as brand ambassadors to help push products.
So looking at the two, we know that we have to stay lean in order to run the platform and be able to move products. And so our initial line of products, we're looking at an average profit margin of about 50%, and that's after the 25% donations. Any additional funds moving forward, we'll put into advertising to spread our reach and also build out our full-scale website. We've put together a great team that's helped us get to where we are today. Mac and I have both started retail brands and seen success with that in the past. And we brought on a web developer who's built out our platform and integrated it with our Shopify retail side and made those two work seamlessly together. We've contracted out our production and fulfillment to a company that we've worked with before, as well as our web design work, and brought on several advisors for several different facets of the business. So this infographic kind of tells it all. So this kind of compares fundraising with our competitor versus fundraising with us. So if you look at the campaign on the left, they're subject to almost 6% platform fees, and they're not exposed to any donors past their immediate network. If this same fundraiser would have been using Coloot, they would have been charged 0% fees and been introduced to additional donors. So the fundraiser on the left didn't reach their goal, and with Coloot, they would have exceeded their goal. And that's the difference we make for users.
Coloot is a crowdfunding website that enables people to shop to support. So with that, help us help others. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Great job. How do you guys plan on getting users of your competing sites to use your product?
I think our main value proposition with that is the fact that we offer 0% platform fees, and we're able to do that with the products that we offer.
And do you plan on heavily using social media to do that?
Yeah, I think we look to also, aside from social media, we're looking to work with other large organizations such as GCU for their missions teams, who has 400 individuals that go on mission trips. So social media is a big aspect in that as well.
Can you explain to me a little more about how you, like, just look at your slide up here and compare no additional donors, 12 additional donors. Who are those donors, and how, explain that a little more, how your product does that?
Right. So we're going to be pushing our brand of retail separately, as well as complementing the platform. And so these donations are coming from users who are coming on to shop our website. And with every purchase that someone makes on our site, we donate 25% of the profit to a fundraiser of their choice.
Okay, so it's coming from the percentage of sales.
Correct.
I got
Yeah, so essentially, people who might not be affiliated with a campaign and are just interested in buying a product, we give 25% of their purchase to a campaign of their choice.
I gotcha. Thank you.
I love this idea as a parent who's paid for many mission trips. I'm curious about, I like the platform. How are you going to advertise it outside of GCU? Because I think your market is really big.
Yeah, looking at that, I mean, there's a lot of socially responsible companies out there right now, and so that's kind of an avenue that we're looking to take. There's just various ones that we might do product collaborations with, in which the charity that they give a percentage to, we put that on our website as a campaign, and so that's a big avenue that we're looking into.
So the revenue stream comes entirely from one side of the business. How are you going to get customers to want to come and shop?
I think that just comes down to branding. It's just selling products, and I think that right now the biggest like test that we're looking to run is to see, you know, someone who's affiliated with the campaign, are they willing to shop to support, or are they just going to donate money? But aside from the campaigns, I believe that we can push products just as a regular brand.
Have you guys interviewed any potential customers and gotten their feedback on this business model?
Yeah, so a big portion of it is we met with GCU themselves as the Global Outreach, which is our missions group. And so we've talked to them, and they love the idea, and so we're planning on working with them moving forward. And we've also looked to set up individual fundraisers, and we have just pretty much finished our initial scale, our MVP, and we're looking to get a few kind of beta users probably this coming week, actually.
All right, let's give them a big hand.
Perfect, thanks.
Excellent, guys. Very well done. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Okay, next up we have Storage Together. Come on up, boys. Good man.
Hi, I'm Josh McGuire, and I'm a junior studying finance and economics.
Hi, I'm Luca Margo, and I studied English literature with minors in design and entrepreneurism.
So basically, Storage Together, our purpose is to enable people to take empty space in their house, list it on our app, and then it basically allows people to have a storage experience that's cheaper than the local storage units.
Yeah, and our philosophy is being a win-win. Students could either earn money, like if you're a commuter, or they could save money compared to a pricey self-storage unit, maybe over there. You know what I mean? So we're excited to venture into this. When I was a student, I was kind of dismayed about how storage units treated students, and I realized that if we just Uberified it and used empty garages and closets, we insured as much as we could, and also just vetted items, that we could do something that students already do, but make sure that it has accountability.
This has basically been a journey for Storage Together. We started a year ago kind of gathering as a team, and now there's 5 of us all kind of going along this journey trying to search for the way that we can optimize storage for people so that we can enable kind of the share economy concept, but also we came from the idea of being able to not only have individuals connect with each other, but have that relational experience with storage instead of the usual experience most students have. So over this last year, we've had the opportunity to work with a lot of the faculty members at GCU, including Paul Waterman, Tim Kelly. All those guys have been very supportive of us. Last November, we had the opportunity to go to Barcelona, Spain for a competition, and they basically sat us down every couple weeks preparing us for that competition. And we've seen that from the student body as well as from faculty members. When we went to Phoenix for the Smart City competition, about 60 GCU students showed up for that. And we've seen so much support, so many individuals enjoy the idea, were willing to take feedback from us and kind of run ideas through them. So it's been an amazing experience having that community behind us.
Thank you. We are Storage Together, and we want to introduce you to the next innovation in the share economy. This is a $38 billion stagnant industry, and we want to take it by storm. There are more storage units than Starbucks, McDonald's, and hospitals combined. We have found this is the problem. They're expensive and archaic and inundated. There are over 200 storage units in Phoenix alone, and they often malign customers and take advantage. We can do a lot more. Let's do extraordinary things. Now, this is our solution. Our solution is this: we turn citizens into solution builders, where people could save money, earn money, and make space for us all. We Airbnb-ify storage, where you can turn empty household space and turn it into an economical opportunity with legal documents, assurance, and of course technology that we have furthered. We are excited to introduce this. Now, this is how it works. We tested this with our beta test last summer, where simply, if I wanted to use the app, I'm going to request, upload, and verify, so know exactly what's going inside. And then we're going to set an appointment, so you have an idea of what's going on, when to go, when to sign out, and of course, legal contracts. Making sure we have it spick and span, because that's the number one thing our users ask us about. And this is another exciting thing: premiums. Our users are really excited for these things we're rolling out that add a certain gusto to our business that we're really excited for.
So this model that Luke just laid out for us has worked in the past. We had the opportunity with GCU students last summer to have them serve as hosts and renters. I want to introduce you to Veronica. In the middle there, she made over $150 serving as a host and was able to then fund her summer mission trip as a result of that. And we see this as an opportunity for all customers. To kind of give you an overview, 60% of the renters saved 40% from the competition. And 100% of the renters and hosts came back and said that they want to do this again in the future. 90% of the hosts said that they wanted to enlarge the space that they had available to fully utilize the opportunity. To kind of give you an idea of what the host might be able to make, for somebody that rents out a corner of a dorm room, they would have $16 a month. A closet, $40 a month. Half a bedroom, $200, and a full bedroom, $400, which equals $4,800 annually in extra passive income.
Now, we're building off trust. We talked to our good friends from Coplex, and they told us we had to make sure that people can trust us. We're a share economy. Uber, Airbnb, they've all been questioned. So how could we encourage something that people often doubt? Vetted hosts and items. We're focusing our resources and making sure that we know exactly who their host is and also the items going inside, so no bongs or bombs. And safety tote boxes. This is a feature that we were going to roll out last beta test we were thinking about, and we decided to do it again. And this is a premium for us to diversify our income, and on top of that, move out. So that's something we're really excited for. And of course, assurance and legal. Like I said this before, we are often questioned about this. This is the first question we always get. And we're excited, after our conversations with GSQ and Farmers Insurance, and of course with our business partners, we're excited to assure up to $1,000 for this summer for our second beta test.
So in addition to the side of the hosts, we also see an amazing opportunity on the renter side, because we're building an opportunity for hosts, but we're also seeing that nationally, this is a $37 billion industry that we have the chance to disrupt. And we want to bring it to students first, which are 6% of the market. And we know they are the right choice because 78% of them prefer relational experiences that share economies offer rather than a cold purchase from a traditional storage unit. We can bring it to them 20% below the competition's price as a result of having the hosts. And this was just the foothold. We can go from there and develop into the other segments of the market, including short-term residential, which is 21% of the market. Kind of as an overview, We bring value by having lower costs, a wealth creation tool, and a consolidation of the urban space. We bring it to college students and short-term residential customers, and we do it by partnering with schools and community organizations, broadcasting it over social media, and guerrilla marketing directly to the students and individuals we address. Over the next 5 years, including our alpha test last year, we'll be able to then beta test this year, build into Arizona as an expansion platform, California, and then 5 other cities to build our reputation and expand nationally. This is something we can build in any city. I want you to remember 3 numbers about Storage Together. First, it's a 20-80 model, so 20% comes to Storage Together as a facilitator fee, 80% stays with the host as a result of the transaction. We can bring in 20 to 25% profit margin on this, and with only $100,000 of investment, we'd be able to expand our marketing initiatives, establish insurance policies, increase our IP protection, and iterate on our application for scalability. We've had an amazing support network this past year with Storage Together, including the GCU students in the audience today, but we've also had a number of advisors who've helped us, including John Hamby at Uber, who's been helping us build on our iterations, as well as Clifford Wong from Coplex, who helped us develop our application, and Dominic Popper from the Arizona Institute for Digital Progress, who actually ran the Smart City Hack competition and allowed us to go to Barcelona, Spain, and become #1 in innovation globally.
From Arizona to Barcelona, we want to invite you. Let's Store Together. Thank you for your time.
Great presentation. Very cool. Can you walk me through the process of what it looks like to become a host, and how long does that process take to go through the vetting, background check, and all that?
Absolutely. So that process is similar to what the render will go through. They have kind of a form through our website. And what that process is that they would list out the space that they have available, the timeframes that they have, and kind of go through that process. And then we do a background check afterwards to verify that they are who they say they are, and as well as the address.
And another key thing is that we love referrals, so we trust people who trust people. And that's something that we're really excited to roll out with.
If I was to become a host, how long would it take for me to be active on your platform after we go through the whole process, the registration process?
Yeah, currently, I believe we could do it in 3 days. It's really fast, especially with technology nowadays. If you asked us a couple years ago this question, I'd be kind of nervous, but now it's pretty easy. Thank you.
2 quick questions. I'll throw them at you and put my mic down. The first one is, in order to grab market share when you're scaling, I'd like to hear if you've given any thought to how much money you're going to need to grab that market share when you get into scale mode. And second, I'm assuming people will be coming and going from the host site. Are there any homeowner association issues, zoning issues, anything like that?
Yeah, I'll touch on the homeowners association. We actually met someone, and I believe people could be open to this because there's a lot of homeowners associations where there's empty households and people are in transition. So we are optimistic that we could do partnerships inside the community. And where we differentiate ourselves from Airbnb, we don't displace locals, we help local to locals. So that's something that we're really excited for. And for the first question, can you repeat it again, sir?
So I got it, but for this first kind of year, it's not going to be as much marketing because we already have ourselves established with the universities here in Phoenix. But whenever we expand on from there, it could cost quite a bit, and I think that we've been interested in going into the investor route to share equity and have enough to be able to market in that capacity. So,
have you thought about your spin-off series for Storage Wars? I ask that because have you thought about people who don't come back and pick up their items? What if they abandon their property?
Yeah, we actually had that issue when we beta tested, or alpha tested. And what we realized is that we had to make sure that the legal contracts are spick and span. If we have that, there's no workaround for them to run around. Of course, with that, you look at like Uber and Airbnb and their models, it's really about trust. And those are it's an iota. It's a small margin of those people that do exist. And what they do, we of course will have to have our legal contracts ready for that. And we're talking with GSQ and of course Farmers Insurance to get that ready for you.
So I'd like to talk a little bit more about the insurance. Are you essentially acting as a broker? So if I've got stuff that I want to put in her house, I'm buying insurance on that stuff as kind of renter's insurance in her place, even though it's not in mine? Or are you selling that to me at a markup? How does that all work?
Gotcha. So Storage Together isn't an insurance company. So we reached out to Farmers Insurance, and basically what they're doing is they develop the underwriting for that. And what they do is they kind of protect up to a certain amount based on their fee, right? So this is something that they can sign up for outside of Storage Together, but then there's also the liability protection that we offer as a company to protect the transaction.
I want to make a suggestion too, and that's to look at garage spaces for people that have more cars than they have garages.
Very true. Thank you. Those last questions. Give them a round of applause, please.
Thank you, guys.
Well done, gentlemen. All right. That was Storage Together. And next, we have Zenjoy.
Hi, I'm Justin Hammond, co-founder of Zenjoy. I'm studying computer science and I'm a junior here at Grand Canyon. At Zenjoy, we aim to improve the quality of life for people living with dementia by combining research-based therapies with virtual reality. A few years ago, someone very close to me was diagnosed with younger onset Alzheimer's disease. I was thrust into a role as their primary caregiver, and I watched firsthand as their quality of life slowly declined. I began searching endlessly for ways to maintain or improve this quality of life, and I came across different research-based therapies and activities that can achieve this goal. I began searching for a medium to deliver these therapies and activities. My first idea was to use an iPad, and I had difficulty maintaining engagement. And simultaneously, my older brother was studying virtual reality at Harvard. And so we put 2 and 2 together and we found out that a virtual reality experience can be engaging and beneficial. In the next few years, Zenjoy will have completed clinical validation for virtual reality and augmented reality therapy for people with dementia. We hope that Zenjoy is being utilized by care communities and homes across the nation, and that is affordable and reimbursable by insurance and Medicare. And ultimately, I hope that Zenjoy can play an important role in the eventual cure for Alzheimer's disease.
Let's give Justin a big applause.
A few years ago, I was a freshman at the University of Arizona. Like all first-year college students, I would call home often. Of course, this was after the homework, tests, basketball games, tailgates, and parties, but I would call home. However, my phone calls home were a little bit different than my friends' phone calls home. My mom liked to ask me how I was and what was new, and I would tell her. And then moments later, she would ask me the same thing, and she was mixing up the details of what I was telling her. I didn't think very much of this, but around the 19th time that she asked me whether or not I had a girlfriend, I began Googling things like forgetfulness and aging. And this was the beginning of my journey to understand Alzheimer's disease, the disease that was slowly destroying my mom's brain and robbing her of her independence. Since then, my mom has lost her ability to drive, to work, to cook, and to leave the house on her own. But a few days ago, I took my mom exploring. We went biking along the Charles River in Boston. Then we sat on the beach in San Diego. She tickled her 3-month-old grandson, and we even played fetch with a puppy. And we did all of these things from our living room, inside the limitless world of virtual reality. I am Justin Hammond, and I co-founded Zenjoy to create experiences that can replace loss with life. When I made those phone calls home, I was studying computer science in Tucson. My biggest challenge was waking up in time for class. But I began to recognize the growing level of help that my mom needed and the strain that this was putting on my family. I made a challenging decision and chose to take a leave of absence from school and move home to help out. My older brother Jacob was finishing his master's thesis on virtual reality at Harvard. We would talk on the phone about our challenges, and we would dream up solutions. And this summer, he graduated and he moved home, and we're turning those dreams into a reality. Every day, we help our mom remember things, get dressed, make meals, but above all else, we help make sure that she is happy. We began creating technologies to help us achieve this goal, and we realized that these technologies can help the over 5 million Americans who are currently living with Alzheimer's disease, and this number is expected to triple by 2050. Zenjoy is pioneering the field of digital therapeutics, where software is medicine. By combining research-based therapies with virtual reality, we can create personalized treatments that can bring incredible joy to the lives of our loved ones. We are in conversation with Duke Institute for Brain Sciences and Banner Alzheimer's Institute. We're working to deploy pilot programs in memory care facilities across the valley, and we are asking the GCU community to reach out to us on our website and connect us with memory professionals. The slow loss caused by Alzheimer's disease can lead to a heartbreaking and painful journey, but we're here to replace that loss with life through Zen and Joy. I'm Justin Hammond, and enjoy your evening.
I'll start. I was going to ask you, what is your revenue model? What business are you in?
So we are in the B2B and B2C business market. We're initially planning to charge $5,000 to memory care facilities to set up our equipment, and this includes the cost of equipment, and there will be a $200 subscription per month, which will change based on a scale of how many residents are using our experience. We plan to simultaneously be conducting medical research, and our hope is that we can become clinically validated, and at that point, this will be something that will be more affordable to families which are already financially strapped for cash, and we plan to charge $20 subscription to each of those users.
Are you developing your own content, or are you acquiring the images that you used from other places and other people? And what's your intent over time? Are you going to create your own, or are you going to continue to buy?
So we will do both, and we actually personally filmed that footage using a $400 360-degree camera, and so our hope is that we can really personalize these treatments by having families upload this content and also upload photos and videos. And we are also creating our own content, such as that scene that you saw, the dog playing fetch, and we're trying to implement various therapies that we found to be beneficial.
Do you have any competition?
We do have competition, and virtual reality is being used in the medical arena as a pain management tool and something to help with phobias. It's also being used in the elder care setting to allow them to go back to their homes that they lived in using Google Maps. And then there are other companies which are also in the digital therapeutics space, which are focused specifically on ADHD, and they're using tablets to deliver their content.
So you're saying that you would like to get the product into memory care facilities. How do you plan on doing that?
So we're currently working with a dementia education specialist who does consulting for memory care facilities. We're also working with a home care provider who has worked with various memory care facilities. But our goal is to really gain the support of the medical community and prove that there is medical value behind our experience, and I believe that memory care facilities will really flock to try our experience.
So is this considered an actual medical device? Do you have to go through FDA approval?
So it's considered a tool to treat the symptoms of Alzheimer's, and we will
go through FDA approval. We plan to accomplish that within the next 4 years.
All right, I think we are out of time. Big hand for Zenjoy. Very well done. Thank you. All righty, Justin. Thank you so much. Okay, next up, we have Secured Together.
My name is Jedediah, and I'm a business administration major, and I'm double minoring in entrepreneurial studies and marketing. The idea of Secured Together actually came about in a car ride. My friend Luke Amargo and I were driving back from Navajo country in northern Arizona, and we were just talking about other ideas that we had. And we sort of came upon this idea. Luke had this idea of renovating the way Neighborhood Watch works. And I kind of like dealt with that, stumbled on it, and we kind of came on this idea that we really liked, a digital platform for Neighborhood Watch for homeowner associations and communities like that. And then a week after that, I started mulling over this and really started focusing on the campus side of this. Like college campuses need this, like a security system for their campuses, and why not use a digital platform that people can use? And then finally stumbled upon using verified users to report problems, people like student leaders, faculty and staff, facilities, which really was the gold nugget on that. And so that's when we started trying to develop the app, and we got that verified user feature in there, which is really exciting. So started with Luke and I discussing some stuff, and then mulling over it personally a lot more, and really honing in the campus security side of it. Secured Together's aim and goal is just to help the synergetic momentum of safety on college campuses around the country. We aim to help student leaders and faculty and staff to collaborate with public safety entities to really create this ecosystem of security on campuses and around them. And without the support and encouragement from the College of Business and those professors, it probably wouldn't be where it is today. So it's really just the support and the willingness to give opportunity that really played a role in this business. So I thank the Idea Club and the entire College of Business for that.
Security. It has a special meaning for all of us. For me, as a college student specifically, it's campus security. I truly value the security of the place I attend to study my school. We have found through research, through the Safety Act reports actually released by GCU and ASU, that crime rates are increasing on our campuses. Under Title IX, the crimes under it, around 350% increase from 2013 to 2014. ASU, 100%. Drug arrests, alcohol arrests, they're all increasing. Thankfully, we live on a campus that is amazingly secure, but due to the influx of students, these crimes and dangers are still happening. And because of these statistics and because of our surrounding area, we found justice to seek a solution. And we have found that solution. That solution is Secured Together, a mobile application that allows users to pin drop potential dangers and crimes that they see around campus and gives the ability to see these crimes in the palm of every single student on campus. We have this beta test out on the market currently, and how it works is basically verified users can drop a pin, give a quick description, give a title, snap a picture, and give the level of danger that the thing is, and then anyone who downloads the app, even if you're a verified user or not, can see this. So let me ask you, thankfully, GCU has not faced this, but many universities around our country have. But if an active shooter came on campus, currently we have a great response team. We have sirens that go off, and we're told to run, hide, and then fight. But what if we don't know where to run, or where to hide, or who to fight? This app could give, in the palm of the hand of every student on campus, the second-by-second update GPS location of the criminal on campus. But we don't want to give this power to report just to everyone, and that's why we developed our golden feature, the verified user feature. This feature allows only certain people that the university selects to be able to post these things. So people like student leaders, faculty and staff, facilities, and even public safety. People that are held accountable to the school via paycheck or scholarships. This ensures the validity of what's being posted. Our current revenue model is a SaaS, software as a service, and how we look at it as we did a quick study, and we found that GCU currently spends around $430,000 a month on their public safety officers, and that provides about 40 officers per hour, per day, every day of the week. For 3% of that price, and for only using around 40% of the potential verified users on campus, we can provide 80 additional watchmen per hour, per day, every day of the week. We don't want to take away public safety. We want to synergetically collaborate and use the resources we have on campus to increase the security of our campuses. In the future, we do want to get into data selling potentially. Our target markets currently are GCU because that's where we're at, and GCU has such a spirit to make this community more safe, and we want to ride that and make this the most secure campus and area in all of Arizona. In the future, we want to go to ASU. It's the biggest university in the country, has far more students, far more acreage, and far more crime rates. After that, go to all the state schools in Arizona, and then move into California. Our model is easily replicable and can launch anywhere. It molds to any university who needs it. A quick thought on our competition. We have competition, but we do not have competitors. Competition like these up here, we did a study and found that they do have unique features. Some of them are very cool. Some of them, the public safety adopts a whole dashboard, or there's a timer that if it expires, alerts friends. But where we come in is this verified feature provides us twofold. First, provides validity to what's being posted, and secondly, gives us a revenue model. When asked a competition that I saw at a competition a few months back, they asked two simple questions. How do you know what's being posted is valid? And how do you make money? For the first, they said, well, only 5% of the posts are invalid. And for the second question, they said, we'll figure it out later. Two answers that I think I can solve, or we can solve, in a much better way. What we need money for, a quick overview on that. $200 to finish filing our provisional patent. We can't afford a full utility patent right now, but we're going to try to get a head start on this technology so we can harness it and not let someone steal it. $2,000 to $6,000 to finish building our application. I and my friend made the beta application. It needs a lot of work, but it still works and has the verified feature user on it. And I have a small competency in technology. So the low end would be to go to a boot camp to learn ourselves. High end, $6,000. I'm talking with some actual developers since it's a fairly simple app that just uses that feature. We're thinking around $6,000. And then to set up a server, we'll probably go through Amazon AWS to start, but in the future, we would love to build our own servers so we can take that data and further secure it. So we're at the point where just a few more partnerships, a few more development, and we can launch a controlled beta test on this campus. But we need your help to make this campus not only one of the most secure campuses and communities in Arizona, but one of the most secure campuses in all of the country. Thank you. Questions?
So I'm unclear, you're a SaaS model. What is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
monthly cost?
Right now, we have it set as $10,
Okay.
and that's what the study was set as.
And what is your long-term marketing plan in order to kind of target your competitors' market and get those people to use your product?
Yes, ma'am. Basically, just start with universities, and that's either going there with sales reps via social media or just showing them that our verified user feature outdoes the competition in the area because we can provide that truly sustainable and accurate post, and it actually works. Also on that, in the future, we do want to get into homeowner associations. We started off as twofold, but we decided we should start with doing one thing very well because HOAs could totally use this and our interests as well. But we want to start with college campuses and just hone in on one skill.
I think I missed how you said, how are you going to make money?
It's the SaaS, it's software as a service. So basically the university will purchase the monthly license and then subsidize it and give it to the verified users they think fit.
So if I understand you right, you're converting every student on campus into a police person.
close, but actually that's where the verified user feature comes in. We don't want to do that because then there'd be false reports. It could get very bad very quickly. So that's why the verified user allows people the university sees fit. So in our case, it would be student leaders like RAs, spiritual life, local outreach, ASGCU, people who are held accountable to the university via scholarship, and so it can be integrated into their training. And that's just part of it. Also facility workers, faculty and staff, and even public safety.
I'm having some issues with the notions of now special classes. You've got people who are empowered to report on the average student who's not empowered, and that sounds to me like a police state. And you don't obviate the issues of false accusations by saying only some people have the right to report in. So I think he's been doing something bad, just want to have a little fun with him, I report him. So how do you I mean, I think you're subject to a lot of potential abuse in the process like that. And if there are allegations of some serious issues, a criminal offense, for example, that may or may not be accurate, that's going to subject the individual who may be identified as the person or the school to take on liability that they may not have expected to have. So address those if you would.
If I hear you right, it's the student portion of the users that can post and making sure that what it is there is not something that's degrading towards another student, or that basically they can abuse that power. And that's really what our goal is, because competition hasn't found a way to truly stop that. And that's what we're trying to do with the verified user feature, because these students, for example, RAs have to go through training each year, and if they break rules, they will be quit from that position. They'll be exited out because they're receiving scholarships, so they're held accountable to the university. And so how we envision it as Secured together is basically using that accountability that already exists between the school and those specific students that are held to a higher standard. They do get different responsibilities on campus than other students. We're trying to piggyback off of that already existing accountability between the student and the university. I'm
And
sorry
with
if
that,
answers
we
your
have to say
question.
thank you, Jedediah.
I'll talk with you more later about that. Thank you.
Follow-up questions, welcome. Well done, well done. Now that completes our 5 top finalist presentations, and so at this moment, a few things are going to happen. Number one is our esteemed judges will be escorted off stage and into the back area, where they will deliberate for 10 to 12 minutes. We'll see, a little bit of time to make that tough decision. But right now, let's give our judges a big hand as they move on. All right, and now we are going to engage in the evaluation of number one, our marketplace contestants. And so this is going to be a period. Let's move on out of this. Oh, no, it's got all those questions here. Okay, beyond that. Here we are. Okay. You've got this little social media thing here. You can use that to figure out more about how you can get involved in IDEA. But right now, we're going to do 2 things. One, there'll be a crowd voting section for our lobby participants. So I'd like for all of those companies that participated in the lobby, that includes those 5 finalists, to come on up here on stage. Come on up here, guys. Everybody's up. And what they're going to do, that's right, give them a hand, give them a hand. Come on up. Don't be bashful. Come on up on stage. So what we're going to have each of our candidates that were in the lobby do is they get 30 seconds to do their elevator pitch, we call it. It's a chance for them to share briefly what their mission is, what their idea is, what their product is. No more than 30 seconds per candidate. So come on in, make sure you slide all the way around, because we do have quite a few people. Come on up. All right. All the way around. Keep on going that way, guys, or fill in over there. It's a lot of people. Come on. Keep on going. Keep on going. There's still more coming up, guys. Use that side of the stage over there. Yep. Okay. A lot of entrepreneurs here. Love it. There we go. Get the light. Even bringing equipment up, our drone technology. All right. So what I'm going to do now is allow for each of our teams to do a quick 30-second pitch. You, as members in the crowd, and Catherine, do I move this? Yes. Okay, here we are. This is a code in which you, through your phone, can actually vote for the contestants that you believe should win a $500 prize. And the top 2 will get $500 apiece. Is there anything else? No, we're ready to go. All right, so.
Good evening. I'm Morgan Melton, and this is my partner, Marco Bergarello. We have designed a fleet of premium drones to do package delivery across the college campuses here.
A problem that we found on campus is that students can wait up for up to 2 hours in the mail center line. So we have developed a drone that can hold up to 35 pounds to deliver packages anywhere to any student on campus. And we plan to save students time, not only at GCU, but all across the country.
I'm Justin Hammond, co-founder of Zenjoy, and Alzheimer's disease is not something that families plan for or often think about prior to being diagnosed. Quality of life is often a second thought and something that people with Alzheimer's really need. Virtual reality is something that has never been seen before. It's an experience that is indescribable unless you do it, and Zenjoy is presenting that opportunity for people with Alzheimer's.
Hi, I'm Akil Amari. I'm not going to waste your time, but I'm going to just be quick. I'm a musician, and my brand is my business, and my business is myself. And I'm a true passionate musician. And I want to express myself as any dreamer, as such as ourselves, and to be a living example of someone chasing their dreams, because I understand there is a bridge between imagination and reality, and I just want to be a living example of that. Thank you.
All right, I got 30 seconds to change your guys' lives. Who here has ever gone to a barber shop and waited more than 20 minutes to get a haircut? I know a lot of you. So with the Phase application, we solved this problem. You no longer have to wait. We allow you to schedule and pay at the ease of one swipe from Phoenix to New York City and all those other cities within. We got you covered. Check us out at phaseapp.com. and schedule your next appointment with us and never have to wait for a haircut again. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alexandra Steffes, and I'm representing A Healing Hand. A Healing Hand is a non-profit tutoring service that actually goes into hospitals to help students, kindergarten through 12th grade, who need that extra oomph while they're in the hospital. Our goal is to just create bonds and to make sure that they are prepared when they enter back into the educational system. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Sierra Chameau, and I'm with 516 Events. 516 is a Christian-based event planning company who will plan your event from beginning to the end, taking all the stress off you. All you have to do is let us know what you want and then show up to the event. So your event will be perfectly planned and joyfully delivered.
Hey everyone, my name's Cole Shilney. I'm the owner of Speak No Evil, and it's a startup clothing company. Started actually just a year ago, April 10th, and we're all about just being positive and expressing just the fact that you just be yourself and don't judge others. And so through our clothing, we hope we convey that message, especially just to be yourself, don't judge others, be humble, and speak no evil.
College students, there's way more to do out here in Arizona than just watch Netflix or party. We provide thousands of places for people to go, and every time you upload another experience, it provides rewards for you. So that way you can enable and empower more adventures. Because at the end of the day, the times you remember are the times you have amazing experiences with people, not the time you're living life vicariously through the screen. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Brockle, and my company is Swift Crew. What we do is we use skateboards and bicycles to deliver mail packages from the GCU Mail Center, because you can't wait for 20 to 30 minutes for a package you bought. So we just deliver it to your doorstep in Roadrunner apartments, anywhere you're living on campus. Thank you.
How's everybody doing? My name is Jamel Williams, and basically my brand is The Pen Prodigy, which is myself. I'm a musician and a spoken word artist, and basically and then basically all the brand is about is just being able to turn that into a household name while also allowing people to just be able to enjoy the music and just make music for the people while wearing the brand.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jerusalem Solomon, and I'm the co-founder of GCU Hair Salon. Affordable, convenient, and student-run. These are the reasons why I would like GCU Hair Salon to be on campus. Affordable because many students don't have a lot of money possible enough for them to get their hair done. Convenient because a lot of students don't have vehicles to travel, making it easier for them to get their hair cut on campus. And student-run because we'll give opportunity in the future for students to have job on campus. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Luca Margo, and I rolled up my sleeves to relate with everyone. But I'm really excited. You already heard our spiel. You know our people. We're built off trust, and we trust GCU, and we've been going through this, and you guys seen our journey. I'm incredibly honored to be here, and our team is as well. We've been funding this with our sweat and tears, and hopefully we'll be having a good tears of joy today. So thank you.
Hi there, I'm Ethan Nichols, and I'm with DermaWeb. And even though we're not on the board, we hope you guys can vote for us today. We're creating a bandage that will help your body cure infection. It will clot blood, and it will help your body heal faster. And then ultimately, when you have a cut, there will be less scar tissue as a result. Thank you.
Hi, we're Coloot, and we are a crowdfunding website that allows individuals to fundraise through direct donations as well as through a shopping retail side. This helps us help our fundraisers reach their goals much more efficiently and effectively than if they were just trying to crowdfund on their own. So help us and help others.
I am Nathan Cooper, and I'm part of Electric Longboards and Electric Longboard Company. If you want to hear some testimonials, I'm sure Tim and Paul will be happy to tell you about the boards. But we are hiring for this summer and the fall. We just want to put a plug in for that. So if you're interested, let us know. Either shoot us an email or see me after.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Electric Longboards, and a special applause for everyone here. We've even got a few entrepreneurs that weren't even listed up here, so you all got a chance to do your plug. And now, Catherine, do we announce who the winner is for this? So you get one more minute. Hold on. The technology. Here we are. Okay. So I push forward, and here we go. And then, how do we close it? Looks like we've got the two winners. It doesn't look like a whole lot of... What do we have? We have Coloot with 42, and we have Outbound Explorers with 43. All right. Let's give them a hand. We've got their certificates of awards here. All the rest of you, thank you so much. We applaud your entrepreneurship, and please feel free to step on down, and we will begin the next round of voting. Those two finalists, please come on up here and get your certificates. Okay. This is the right slide, right? And you've got the control? Pause the display. Okay. Guys, once again, well done. Good job. Excellent. How'd you guys end up here? All right, great. Fantastic. Now you have the power to vote for whom you believe should win the first and second place. You're talking about controlling $3,000 for your first choice, $1,000 for your second choice, and these are for the 5 finalists who had presented. You've got about 5 minutes. Catherine has voting open. Assume she's closed the viewpoint. Are we good to go? So you can begin voting. Yep, there we go. Begin voting. We'll leave this here like this. In the meantime, I'd like to announce that we have a scholarship award from SeedSpot, one of our great community members here that supports nonprofits. And SeedSpot is going to offer a quick scholarship to whom they have awarded $500 worth of credit. So if we can stop the Jeopardy music real quick. And Catherine, I think the scores are showing, so we need to put that on pause so that that is not real time. It's not, all right, maybe it's going to happen real time while you're doing your thing. Okay, John, go.
Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is John Johnson. I'm actually the operations manager for SeedSpot Phoenix. SeedSpot is an incubator that focuses on impact-driven ventures. So today, we are happy to announce that because of Colute's mission for a better world, we are going to offer you up to a $500 value for any SeedSpot entrepreneurship program this year. So congratulations.
Come on up and get your certificate. Jonathan, thank you so much. We love our partnership with SeedSpot. We love being the sponsor for your activities. And in fact, your demo day is a rock star event, so perhaps we'll see Colute up there at some point after they've gone through your awards. All right. Beautiful little photo op there. Yep, big round. So we also wanted to do a quick announcement on behalf of Idea Club. We do so many different things between our marketplace and our Shark Tanks and our Lopes Lab and the Canyon Challenge and the Canyon Angels. We need more students to be involved. So what we would like to do is have you, after this event, or feel free to do so through our website at, you can find it at idea.gcu.edu. There you can actually see what all the activities are. You can sign up and be a member. We have over 900 members currently, and we're looking for students who want to promote entrepreneurship, learn how businesses are formed. So please, feel free to sign up, get involved. It's a great chance to learn and work with partnerships. We'd also like to have one of our alumni companies. I'd like to give a shout out to what was Joblit and is now Great Pros. Where are my team from Great Pros? Ahmed, come on up here, buddy. Let's give him a hand here. The story of this company, they were winners 2 years ago. They are GCU students, GCU alum, and from leaving here, they have done more epic pivots and learned more than just about any other company I can imagine. They are now in cash flow with a great partnership with the Better Business Bureau, and I will let them do a little plug.
Awesome. First of all, thanks, Tim Kelly. We appreciate it. And what GCU has done and their entrepreneurship program has done is absolutely phenomenal. This was nothing when we first started. To see this grow every year is pretty amazing. So congrats to you guys as well. Great stuff. Yeah, give me a hand. Cool, yeah. So our company is called Great Pros, www.greatpros.com. It's an online marketplace connecting homeowners, like a lot of you out there, with trusted and reputable home service professionals. So whether you need a handyman, mover, plumber, landscaper, we'll find you the best pro for the job. Check it out. And we're also, for all you students out there, we are hiring for sales. We have open sales positions and customer service positions. So if you're interested, find me after, or just reach out to us online. Our email is online. Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. They also pitched 2 weeks ago at Canyon Angels and are in the process of raising several $100,000 to scale their business, take it beyond the Phoenix market. I think Las Vegas is your next market. Is that correct? Absolutely. Very exciting opportunities. I encourage our students, get involved with them, do the internships. What you will learn about social marketing from those boys is truly extraordinary. And with that, I think we need the Jeopardy music to finish up the last 2 minutes that we have in our open voting. Am I correct? Oh, we're good to go? All right. Then voting's over, and let's announce the winners. Come on up, Catherine. Look at this. Looks like we have a consensus going on here. We have Colute at number 1. Wow. And Outbound Explorers at number 2. Come on up, guys. And Jackie, are you working with our judges? How are they doing? They're ready to come on up? Well, let's bring our judges back in. We have Catherine write rather than me because my handwriting is horrible, and we'll actually know who it was for. Congratulations again, guys. Very well done. Unbelievable. Excellent, guys. All right. Okay, so we'll just wait a few minutes until our judges come right on up. You want to get a picture up with them? Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. And our esteemed judges have done their work, it seems, and are back on stage. And Jim, you will be the spokesman for the judges. Excellent. Come on in, everyone. No. Feel free to stand up here with me.
All right.
Okay. This is Jim Gulka. He runs Arizona Tech Investors, veteran entrepreneur himself, has helped companies raise millions of dollars. We're fortunate to have him here, and he is going to be the spokesperson for our winners.
Well, first off, thanks for inviting us. We had a great time. It's very exciting to see and hear entrepreneurs who are at the very beginnings of their ideas, taking some concepts and moving them into a let's make something out of this, and now think about taking that let's make something out of it into something real and potentially real businesses, helping people, and even making money. What a great idea that is. So I announce in 3, 2, and 1.
Yes, let's start with number 3.
Okay. Number 3 is the one that we believe had sort of has the greatest potential to improve human life. And all of us have known people that have had Alzheimer's disease, and it's a terrible thing. And the concepts of using VR for addressing Alzheimer, whether or not it becomes a true therapy, it may be a wonderful improvement in humans' lives who suffer from that disease and their families who have to care for them. So we like Zenjoy as our third candidate. Well done. Thank you very much. All right. So our second place winner is the company that we saw as having real interest and opportunity, well even beyond the ideas that they were expressing here, to give people the opportunity to do very cool things with their leisure time. The opportunities to go try new things, some of those things that were shown in the slides I never thought ever about doing, that maybe if I knew a way to do them, I might even try something other than cliff jumping. But we thought that Outbound Explorers ranked number 2 for us.
Very well done.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Get it? I guess we got used up. There we go. And the winner by consensus. It's the idea of using your spare room for goods that somebody else might not want to have around where they are at the time. The excitement was palpable. The idea is a good one, and we all thought that there's a real business here to be built using a kind of social network that can be broad not only among students, but in all kinds of settings. So, number 1, Storage Together.
All right, Storage Together, big hand. Now, while the rest of the teams are coming up here for the photo op, we'd like to give our judges an award here, and this was created in our Lopes lab with our laser cutter and the wonderful skills of Jackie Briseño and Christian Clifton. These beautiful little things hopefully will sit on your desk as a reminder of your support for entrepreneurship at GCU. Thank you so much. Let's give our judges a big round of applause. I want to thank all of you. Thank you so much for being here. We love you, and let's see you next year.